My mic was muted, wasn't it? Hello, I'm here now. That was my bad. So, I'll start explaining things in a minute. Okay. So I'm using the bongo controller, and right there I just set it to the most sensitive setting and blew into the clap sensor to skip through most of that level. And that's going to be used a lot, just not right now. So for now I need to just finish this level of getting at least 400 bananas to get 2 crests. I need to end the run with 52 crests, so I'm going to get them throughout the game. And so, whenever I jump or wall jump and flip and things like that, there are numbers that appear, and these represent my combo, which the higher the combo, the more bananas I get, so I'm going to be using that as well to get more bananas and just make things faster overall. So ideally I'm ending here with 420 or more, no mean intended. That just lets the ceremony that goes by after the boss go a little bit faster, which I did get that, so that's good. And this is the first boss. So how does this game work? Well, there's 2 drums on bongos. One of them is left, one of them is right, and then when you're fighting bosses, they're both hit. As I'm doing right now. So that's the first level. Of 17, or 18, I bet. 17 more. So we're going to see now the banana ceremony, which happens after every stage, and it shows when I get the crests. So I need 400 for silver crest, which is 2, 800 for 3, and 1200 for platinum. And then when I get silver, getting above 420 is ideal, as it saves a few seconds on that animation of the bananas climbing up. I've had 1 pair of bongos since I've had this game, I think. They don't wear down that easily, luckily. Although, some new ones are probably nice and crisp. Alright, so this level introduces one of the jungle buddies, and I don't remember this guy's name. It'll come to me. What's important about him is that when you jump and you collect bananas, you get more than when you get them on the ground. So I'm going to be jumping into bananas a lot. His name's Hoofer, by the way. I figured it out. So those flowers appear in many levels. I get 100, I get 100 bananas. Also useful. And to clarify, this level is not an auto-scroller. I have to be pressing right all the time, pretty much. As well as clap. I think I forgot to mention that I'm not in fact clapping like I am intended to be. I'm just hitting the side of the bongos. It is much more efficient and doesn't hurt my hands, and is not loud. It's a good time. Alright, so ending with above 830 bananas here is good. I need to end this level with 1200 total, so I'm just going to ignore this game, hopefully. I didn't slow down quite as much as I wanted to, but still good. So this is another jungle buddy. He appeared before as well. I just was talking about something else probably. This is the floral. He helps me. He also brings my combo up when I grab him, so that's good. jump over most of these pigs. This game is on the GameCube, with the use of the GameCube bongo controllers. There's also a Wii version that uses new play control, that's bad. So, this boss fight is a bit unique, because it's going to be a 2-cycle, as in, I'm going to be doing 2 cycles. But I want to stop before 300 health, and I want that RNG. And then kill the rest off now. Oh, I missed, because RNG's done. Okay, we're good. So, stopping before 300 health in the first cycle prevents a cutscene from playing that makes him mad, which happens on every boss, but you can skip a couple of them. I'm going to be skipping 2 this run, that being one of them. You can do 3 total, but one of them's hard. I'm not doing it. It only saves like 7 seconds. If that. So that's orange. If you haven't already, get used to these crest ceremonies. They're going to be abundant. Shouts out to Rabid Frog. Alright, this first level is the Watermelon Kingdom. I'm going to start by doing a skip. Hopefully I get it. It. I'm just gonna try again. I also lost quite a bit of angles there, that's kind of fine, I guess. There we go. So that skips most of the level. Ideally I would have grabbed all those bananas, but I got rid of it a bit early. I'll just have to make up for it in the next level. Which won't be hard, we'll just lose some time. A good minigame. Ideally I get above 65 there. Getting lower isn't too bad on some levels, but it matters a lot on others. So that was another one of those zips, which are referred to as IWCs, Infinite Wall Claps. It's a cool thing. That one saves about 8 seconds. I'm back. Cool. This is the boss. Those are trying to look for the beginning. And you can start each of those cycles off with 1 coconut from him, but I used 3. I'm gonna use 2 this cycle because I'm bad. missed it, and that bad. Alright. He'll be dead after that. So that was a bad boss fight, but... yeah. There's 4 types of bosses in this game. There's, the Kongs, birds, hogs, and the tusks, which are mechanical elephants, which we'll see in the next level for the first time. And then there's just different variations of those throughout the levels. And they get harder as they go. Okay. So on this level I need Silver Crest, which means I need 400 bananas, which is not a lot at all, so I'm just gonna run through most of this level, ignoring mostly everything. Okay, so there's an extra flower you're supposed to go on here, but I can just skip it by going right and then grabbing that guy. And then right here I'm going to be fighting an armadillo, and I'm going to hook onto this wall and then jump. So by doing that, I skip him rolling around for a few seconds. So this is the first ice level in the game that I'm actually walking on. I was running orange, but I was on the wildebeest. So ice mechanics are weird in this game, and while I can normally do a backflip when I'm on ice, I do spin jumps. Which I won't really be using this, that'll come back later. And then just being on ice in general can be annoying. A lot of dumb things happen. Which is the same when you're swimming, but that hasn't really become too relevant yet. So instead of grabbing that guy, I'm just going to jump over this enemy. Skips going really high in the air and falling. There was a chicken earlier and I fought him, but hopefully I'm going to skip this one. There we go. I have a little bit less bananas than I want here. As I said, when I get silver I want to end with at least 420. So I'm just going to do that. That'll do. And that just makes the ceremony at the end 2 seconds faster. How do you make up a number? Someone else did. So this is the Tusk fight, and he is defeated by throwing pineapples in his trunk that go out of the ground, or come out of him when you hit him. Doesn't really make too much sense, we just have to get these pineapples in his heart. And kind of long. So something you have to note there, if I don't have every pineapple on screen in his heart, then he won't immediately die, because he won't explode immediately. So I want to get all the pineapples in his heart as fast as possible, just to end the boss, or the cycle. So that level is decent. And that's the first set of levels. There's 4 levels in each set, and there are 4 sets. and one with two. So I should get these next 4 levels unlocked, and then I can continue. So next is the Strawberry Kingdom, and it is the first level that has the Yellow Bird. And he's going to appear a lot more in the game now. And he's used for flying. And that's about it. And you keep your combo when you're with him, as long as you don't land or land. If I hit a wall, I lose him then, which usually results in me landing, so I don't want to do that. If I hit an enemy, I also lose my combo, so I'm going to want to avoid that as well. So that's that level. This level really shows off how useful the combos are and how many ways you actually get additional to when you get a big combo. So I'm going to first of all skip an enemy and then start a combo here, and then this should last me the rest of the level, where I should end with a 9 or 10 combo. So I got a bit extra. That's not really a problem. Getting extra bananas is slower because you have to spend time in level to get them, but it's no slower when it counts them or anything like that. Unless you get an additional crest, which I didn't, so all is well. And this is a hog again, and hopefully I'll 2-cycle him this time. Bad. So I'm gonna grab another 3 in this next cycle, and hopefully that'll be good enough to finish them off. After I attack him, that is. There we go. So World Reckoning Scheme is 123.24, and by me. Hopefully I can get a good time now. Okay. This game doesn't have too big a community. There's a few runners, mostly inactive, but I play occasionally, and then there's some people who play. It's definitely a fun game to get into, and I recommend it. Okay, got that. That skips a decent portion of the level. Not really, but it skips some time. I meant to land up there, but I guess it didn't work out that way and keep my combo. I'm not going to talk right now, I'll explain after why. Okay. So if you clap in that bubble, it pops and you fall, and that's annoying. And very rarely just me talking can make that go off, as I do have the clap sensor on the most sensitive setting in order to do the zips. So I just wanted to make sure I didn't fall there. have a lot more bananas than I need. So I'm not too concerned with getting a lot of these, but they don't really waste any time, so... Always nice to be cautious and have more than enough. Just gonna take that current in order to get over here faster. I still have to wait for this guy anyway. Regardless of how fast or slow you get here, he's always exactly where you don't want him. Alright. So as I mentioned before, swimming is really dumb in this game, and in order to go down, you have to press buttons really fast, and then in order to go up, you have to wait till you're not moving and slowly move. Which is a terrible explanation, but that's kind of exactly how it works. That's a lot of bananas. Okay, so the water in the background of this fight, or right under me, actually causes lag, which allows this fight to go a lot faster. So you notice I get a lot of health off of him. Compared to some of the other bosses anyway. It wasn't the best cycle, but I can still wrap this up in another one. There it goes. You can actually do that fight with skipping the cutscene, and that shows him being angry, or whatever it does, but that would have involved a lot better button mashing than I was just doing. That is that level. A lot of people when watching runs of this game, or hearing about it, think that it would cause a lot of hand pain, but honestly, it doesn't really do much. The worst that happens is my arms get a bit tired, but... So this is a race, and it's a pretty easy one. There's a couple races at the game, most of them at the end. But when you win a race, at least in this level, you get 300 bananas, which makes getting a high banana score really easy for this level. A little shortcut here I'm going to take, just to make this a bit faster. Ideally I finish this race with a 42 or a 43, but I will probably finish the 45 or slightly above somewhere there. It's fine as long as I beat the other bird, really. It gets like a 1 in 8 or something, so it's really easy beating. 43, not bad. It says it's my best time there just because this is a new file. And this is Cactus Mine. So this is another level where I'm going to be building up a really big combo from around the beginning that will hopefully go to the end, which will get me 1200 I need for Platinum Crest. So ideally it starts here and ends right at the end really. So basically that means is I don't want to get hit by anything, otherwise I lose every mana that I've collected, and I don't want to land. If I land I don't lose my bananas, I still get them, but I lose my combo, meaning I can't build up bananas as fast. So I do want to stay in the air, bouncing off things and whatnot. Which is mostly easy until like soon when there's enemies that show up. And it's a bit of RNG. So this coconut pig that I just landed in, that was completely my fault and an accident, but I'll manage maybe. So it doesn't really matter anymore, but he can throw a red spike ball at me, which if it would have hit me before I would have lost all my bananas. dead now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make up the 400 that I need to get that crest, but we'll see. Doesn't look promising. Oh, I'll get over there. Here we go. This is not what I usually do in runs. This is actually extremely slow. I just don't want to be behind on the crests. So, in an actual run that I didn't want to reset, I would have just got a different crest from a different level that I usually don't get, but for the sake of the run being mostly what 80% run would usually look like, I'm just going to go slow. Okay, so this is another bird fight, and another instance of the nomad technique, where I skip the cutscene. So the first cycle I'm going to get his health before 300 somewhere, ideally around 320 or 330. 330 works. And then I should finish him off now. And there we go. So had I been wanting to go a bit faster, I would have just left this level with getting gold and then gotten an additional crest somewhere else where it would have been slower than usual, but not as slow as what I just did. It's fine though. So this next level is the Grape Kingdom, and it's usually extremely slow and boring, but there is another skip that I can use here to skip most of it. It skips a lot of bananas as well, so... Okay. So normally when I do these IWCs, I want to keep blowing into the collapse sensor in time over the wall so I can actually shoot forward, but for that one I just want to get to the edge of the wall so I can jump down, otherwise I'd go very far out of bounds, or I would get hit and go to a point in the middle of the level that is not as far to the end as I would have just made it. So because I skipped so many there, I'm going to be getting the silver crest here. Should be pretty easy to get, if I don't mess anything up. It's going to be another one of those IWCs here, hopefully. Okay. Ideally I would have been brought much higher up this slope than that, but that still works. Bananas than I would have wanted, but it'll do. So this is pretty much the last room before the end, and hopefully we're going to get a good combo here. It's fairly easy on there. Nothing really mess up. There we go. I did get enough there to get the fast ceremony, so that's also good. And this is another Tusk fight, except this one's a bit more complicated. He's now equipped with a laser, which is dangerous. So we don't want to get hit by that. So this next cycle is going to start with him using the laser, but if we get there fast enough with the pineapple, I can actually prevent him from using it, which worked out. So that saves quite a bit of time. Otherwise you'd have to wait for him to use laser or hit him to move it, like I'm going to right now. You can't actually prevent the laser from happening there, because he just starts it immediately, so there's no window to actually get the pineapple there. So you just have to prevent him from using it completely. That was a good boss fight, right? A good level in general. And that's another set of 4 levels done. Just need to unlock the next 4 levels here, and then some of the more difficult levels come up, and some interesting zips and glitches. So I need 800 brandies in this level. So getting these flowers is good. I did not need to grab that pig. I guess he's dead now. That was slow. Okay. That was good. So right there, just the spin jump I was talking about earlier, and that is going to become very useful when I'm not walking down this wall again. Just need that combo. So coming up, going to be 2 of those pig enemies in the trees with no coconuts on it, and the game intends you to kill both of them, but because of the spin jump, I only have to kill one of them. And not because of the reason I used it, but the method I used it. I just need to kill this left one. I don't need to kill the right one to take monkeys up, but I'm just spin jump right over the wall. Makes things faster. So after this combo, I'm pretty much going to have most of the bands I need. Just only a big combo maybe that gets me the rest pretty much. So here we have this guy, and I just have to kind of go back and forth and play some tennis. That one is the easiest one in the game. There'll be some more. Hopefully not going to mess up. And that's the goal. So grabbing bananas in the air is slow, like that. So ideally I would clap when I'm not so close to them, so they can just fall off and walk into them and smooth them. And I missed the mushroom. Okay. But grabbing bananas in the air is good if you need a lot of them. This panda fight is weird, and usually does that attack there as in killing, but sometimes he does it right when he spawns. And it's some cool stuff. So I actually have a lot of extra bananas here, but that's not a bad thing considering this boss fight can be very annoying. And is very RNG dependent, for whether or not it's fast, at least. So the fight's gonna start with him going to the left. And then after that, I want him to stay to the left. Ideally. But if he goes right, it's not too big a deal. It's really just the third cycle that matters. Or he can stay in the middle, that's actually the worst thing that can happen. And then he went left. Okay. So, at least he stayed left again. And that's why having extra bananas is good. He's in the middle again. This is probably the worst RNG I've ever gotten here. There we go. So that was partially my fault on getting hit there, but most of that was all luck. Getting hit on the boss is also slow because it has to do that countdown there. Not as slow as the bad luck I got in the boss though. So next level is Peach, and it has one of the biggest skips in the game. If I get it first try, it'll be fast. It's not too hard usually, so hopefully this goes well. So I'm just gonna start the level like normal, getting the bananas I need for later on. Again, swimming is bad. Worked. So I skipped most of the level there, at least half of it, by doing the infinite wall clap on that wall. And usually you're supposed to be on the left side of this fish. But if I can get things usually over here, there we go. I can kill him from behind and then grab him. I can't continue the level without him as he gets me over this big wall coming up. This one right here, so I can't get there without him, so you actually have to go back down and grab him to finish the level. And then this is just a bonus game, but I'm not going to be doing it because it's slow. I don't need the bananas. So, I don't want to kill this place. Good. Made it past him. Killed him really slow. I have to kill that guy though. And once I grab these flowers, I'll have 730, which is catching up for the rest of the level, so I don't have to worry about bananas too much. I'll just get whatever doesn't waste time up there. And there'll give me some more use of the infinite wall clap here to save this bird. And then around this bee as well. There we go. So usually we'd kill that bee, but just to save some time going around these fast. There's another zip in this level that is one of the hardest in the game for how much time it saves. It doesn't even save on for 6 seconds at most. So I have to do it off of this platform right near me right now. Okay. So otherwise I would have to wait for that platform to move to this other one, so it's not too much faster. Is cool, and it does save a little bit of time. So this is Torch Tusk, and as I was mentioning earlier, in order for the cycle to end, the pineapples after have to explode, or they have to all be in his heart. But for whatever reason, this boss, if you have all the pineapples in his heart in a cycle, it won't end immediately. So because of this, I'm just going to throw these, which one of them I don't think hit, which is unusual, and I'm just going to hold this one for the next cycle. Yeah, one of those did not hit. That usually doesn't happen, I'm going to have to improv, sort of, I think. It's unusual, but it should be mostly the same, I think. Actually, I'm gonna hold this. No. Oh, okay. I should have. Good. So that was an unusual boss fight that normally wouldn't have went like that, but one of the first pineapples that got caught in his heart for whatever reason just hit him. So, just a bit of improv, I guess. It works anyway, I didn't lose any crests or anything like that. Which is why it's good. It's always good to have extra bananas, especially for a marathon. Okay, so this is the second and final level that'll actually be on the wildebeest from the start. And as I mentioned before, this is not auto-scrolling, you have to press right the whole time pretty much. And this level's like 2 minutes long, so this is the only level where it gets a bit tiring when you press these buttons. Just the one really. I get nice breaks in the menu and whatnot. Sort of. So killing this lizard isn't necessary, but it does give me 100 bananas without wasting any time, so it is worth it. As well, just killing these birds. Nothing I do here wastes time as long as I'm continually pressing right, basically, and not hitting enemies. Or ramming into them. Okay, so this is nearly the end. It's gonna be another bonus game here, where I'm supposed to try to get the farthest jump I can, but that is slow, so I'm just going to run to the edge and then slow down, hopefully. Alright, that wasn't the slowest of slowing downs, but could have been worse. Whoops. Jumped right into that. Seemed like the game lagged there, but it was interesting. Okay. So this level is probably infamous for casual players, I guess, but it's a really nice level for the speedrun. It's really easy to get a lot of bananas. So it's not required to get the 1200 bananas, but I do want to keep this bird until near the end of the level. So I need to get through this little passage without getting hit. Okay, we're good. Otherwise you just land before that, keep your bananas, and then climb up and grab the other bird. But it is slightly slower, as you do have to watch the animations for grabbing the other bird. So keeping this bird is better. I just want to hit the ceiling first. So this bird is completely RNG. He has to drop a pineapple at some point so I can hit him, but he can drop spike balls for pretty much as long as he wants. Second cycle pineapple is good though. Bird can be really bad sometimes though. And drop like 10 spike balls before he drops a pineapple. And it wastes a lot of time. So this is another fight where there's water in the background, which still causes lag. So the 2 cycle on this fight will be a lot easier, and I don't need to grab as many coconuts. Hopefully. I might end up... So we landed over here, which isn't ideal. That was awful. Okay. I don't know what I even did there. This might not be the 2 cycle I wanted it to be. That was close. I don't know what happened that first cycle. It was really bad. Anyway, let's just finish it off. Really bad hog fights this run. In any case, he's dead. So I do have the amount of crests I want so far, which is good. Don't have to make any up. I just didn't press the right button. I didn't even press a button. Okay. So this level's awful. And I hate it. There's another zip here that I'm gonna go for, but I'm probably not gonna get. And that was a dumb mistake. Okay. This level's pretty much just running right the whole time until the end there. covering all these pigs and whatnot. Okay, once we get about here, I want to make sure I don't slow down at any point, because there is a cycle with these cannonballs that I do want to keep. There we go, I got it. So that skips an enemy and a small section. And that just brings me here faster, so that was actually really good. So why bongos? I mentioned this in my library read, but I know I have to say it again. So, you can use a controller for this game, but first of all, it's not fun. You have to, like, hit right repeatedly on the stick, and it is very annoying. And the bongos are actually faster. You get more bananas from those mini games, and you can do the infinite wall claps like the ones I just did. So it is ideal. I'm gonna try swimming under this fish, hopefully it works. Okay. That is a bit risky, you can get hit there, but it's not too big a deal for this category. So this is any of those fish, except this time I'm not behind him, because there's no cool tricks here. And that's a shame. This is interesting. Interesting roll of it, I guess. Ideally I wouldn't have landed there, but it's all good. We'll land here anyway. It's not too many extra bananas. Okay. So I'm gonna clap here. And for whatever reason that usually gets people staring like I didn't pay it, so I'm going to take this flower and kill these pigs, but I can skip most of them. As such. Those pig hitboxes are really big, you can just grab them from underneath, and you can skip the first one by just going up the wall. So that ring is made a lot faster. I'm actually a little low on bananas here, so I'm going to end up grabbing both of these groups. It is a little slow, but I do need 400. And on to the boss. So this is Ninja Khan, and hopefully it goes well. That's all I'll say for now, I guess. I can't think of anything else to say about him. Oops, dodged a bit too early. And for the sake of the marathon, I'm going to do the Shoryuken. If I can remember now. There it goes. It's a bit slower, but it looks cool. And is known as the Shoryuken. Named after some dumb fighting game, I think. Okay. So that wraps up the next set of the 4 levels, and right now I'm going to fight what is going to look like the final boss, and we'll end in credits, but it's not the end of the run. And it's really dumb, but that's the run. So this is Cactus King. He's the boss. And he has an emote dedicated to him. there's a short level here. Before I get to him, I don't need any bananas because I get 800 from killing him. So I'm just gonna skip everything until I get there. Okay. Just need to make sure I don't get hit by these monkeys. There we go. And then this is the boss. So ideally I'm just getting against the wall, and he's not going to be able to move after that, pretty much. I'm just going to keep hitting him against the wall like I did just did. Okay. So I can just keep doing this. This will work anyway. That's what I wanted to do originally against the other wall, but it works. A bit slow. But he's dead. And that's what truly matters. So as I said before, this is going to look like the end of the game, but it is not. There are credits right now, but they are not the real credits, even though they actually are. The same credits that we'll see at the actual end of the game, at least. And there's no way to skip them, so we just have to sit here for like 2.5 minutes. And then after that is another 4 levels and a boss, so we'll get to that after. There we go. So now comes the credits, and as I said, no way to skip them and nothing to do during them, so I can answer questions for the run, if anybody has those. But for now we wait. No, this is just fake end.
Oh, okay. My bad.
No problem. Happens during every marathon I do. Alright. This isn't the end because there's more levels after. And another boss fight that's pretty much identical to the one I just did. So this isn't the true end. The story is not complete. How little of it there is. There is a category that ends after that boss fight, but it's bad. And yeah. So these are done soon. Not too much longer. And as these wrap up, we get a sneak preview of the next 4 levels. So any percent doesn't end here because any percent is any percentage of completing the game, the story of the game. Any percent Cactus King is the name of the category that ends here because it is any percent up to Cactus King. So I have 38 crests now, and as I said, I end the game with 55, and going into the boss 52, so I need to get 14 more in these next 4 levels. That doesn't sound right. I'm wrong. I don't know anything, apparently. I'll have to think about that. I don't know how many crests I need on the wire. So this is a race, but I'm going to clip out of bounds and start the race from out of bounds and skip most of it. So I'm out of bounds right now, and I'm starting the race. And here we go. Now I'm just going to fall to the end, pretty much. I just have to move right for a little while to make sure I don't ground pound into out of bounds. And I just need to cross the finish line here to get my 500 bananas. Or, right there. Thank you. There we go. So that's that. You can actually finish that race with a time of 0.00, but that involves being out of bounds and staying there, so not ideal for a speedrun. And this is Clock Tower. Segment can be done. I'm just gonna not get hit, and we'll all be well. Good and well. There we go. So I'm gonna end this level with 1200 ideally. So I can get the platinum crest. So that means I don't want to land for a little while. And I don't want to get hit while on this bird, or hit any walls. Which I'm gonna be a little risky about. There we go. Made it through. There we go. I managed to kill this big. And now I can land, because I have a lot of bananas. There we go. Now we're in the middle of the line. So here we're supposed to go to the top of this clock, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do this until I get it. Take a little bit. I'll go for one more time. Okay. I guess I'm not doing it. What's supposed to happen there is I am supposed to clip through that clock hand, but it didn't work. I don't know how it works in general, so I'm just going to do this the right way. That is the most inconsistent trick of the game, and I really have no idea how it works. So I have to wait for this clock hand to go around there. Otherwise I would just click across the other clock hand, grab the bird, and then up here. But all is well. A bit unfortunate that I didn't get that, because it is kind of cool, but I'm finishing the level, so that's also cool. So this boss fight is annoying, and definitely his favorite in the game. I want him to jump down, he went up anyway. So, hopefully I can still 2-cycle this guy, I doubt it. That clock does not work in real time, it goes much faster. This works, I guess. This is gonna be a free cycle. The lava in this boss fight actually does cause a little bit of lag, much like the water, but not nearly as much. So getting the 2 cycle should be really easy, but this boss has a lot of weird movement and it doesn't help at all. I don't even know what he's doing right now. This is really bad luck. Here we go. Now we're good. The clock at the end of the stage moves around fully, but not at real time. It's intriguing. Okay. So that's pair. Next level is Lychee, and it starts with another race as the last level did, except there's no cool out of bounds to do it fast, it's just slow. So this is a bird race, and there's not much to it other than flying, and then when I can, I do want to land, as running is faster than flying when I'm going down. So like right here. I just want to run to the next bird so I can go higher up. And I'll do that a couple more times to make this race as fast as possible. So again, placing first in this race gives me 500 bananas, which makes getting platinum crest in this level pretty easy, as well as just the level after this containing a lot of bananas. So another landing here, and then run down to the next bird. So a good time for this race is anything less than 1 minute. This could still be at 59, but I doubt it. Very close. Still a decent race time. So at the beginning of this next level is going to be another IBC zip. And this one can be kind of annoying with these bats in the way. So I'm just going to keep clapping to keep them pretty much in the same spot the whole time. So that skips a good portion of the level there, of room or two. Ideally I would have landed on this platform I'm on now, but more frequently I land where I just did before at the beginning of that segment. Works either way, just obviously the faster one is faster. So ideally for us this level I won't touch the ground at all. And I will end with at least 1200. I usually end this level with like 1300 or so. Because it is that easy. Clapping to grab these bananas in this time, and it is beneficial as it gives me a bit more, as opposed to just flying into them. Okay. So I have to fight this guy while flying. It can be kind of annoying. Good though. If I were to fall there off the bird by getting hit, well, if I got hit I would have lost my bananas as soon as I did that. But if I would have hit the ceiling or wall and then landed in lava, I also would have lost my bananas, so it is essential to stay in the air there. So this is the last bird fight. And also partially relies on RNG, and again I got the worst RNG. So as long as he goes down now, this will be fine. And he didn't. So this is interesting, to say the very least. There we go. Wasn't the worst, I suppose, but that was not good RNG. So 2 more levels and then a boss. The next level is everybody's favorite fruit, the chili pepper. Because every level in this game is based on a fruit, and obviously they ran out after 16, so chili pepper is the next essential. So this level contains the most bananas out of any level in the game, if you have a high combo at least. But that being said, I'm going to be getting 400 here to get the silver crest, because getting a high combo and getting a lot of bananas is slow. A lot of times when I grab vines, I'm going into the thing, clap sensor. As I did there. I also messed up there, which is why I have to do that section again. But that just makes you go in the direction you're not facing very fast. The opposite of the direction you're facing. So here's a bubble again, but I usually skip it because it's slow. And hopefully jump over this wall. There we go. So taking that bubble is slow, and if I clap, I fall out of it and lose a combo, but for this category I don't need a combo, and I don't need a bubble, which is nice. Okay. Didn't mean to land there. It doesn't affect the combo or anything, so I'm just gonna end it here. It was just a little slow. Okay. Well, there we go. Swimming, as I mentioned earlier, is very awful in this game. Once I get these flowers, I pretty much have all the bananas I need for this entire level. So, I can ignore pretty much everything next level. All I'll be getting is just bananas that are in my path directly. I won't be wasting time to get anything in. So I jumped over one of the pigs there, saves a bit of time. You can actually skip 2 of them, but I would have had to fall in between the pillars and do a wall jump over it, which I can't really do on purpose, it just happens sometimes. Just need to get that guy before the fire spawn right there. So I'm supposed to fight this guy and let the monkey over there that would grab me and throw me up spawn. I'm gonna skip him. Like that. It's not too much faster, but it is slightly. A second or so. So nothing significant, but it is cool. As I mentioned before, I just need the silver crest in this level, so I already have plenty more bananas than I need, even with getting hit a few times. There is another enemy you see here that can get me in this wall and past this enemy and what to fight, but it is very inconsistent, even more so than that one enemy clock that I was trying to do. So I don't go for it. I don't know why. I just had the longest standoff with this pig, but okay. Just grabbing some extra bananas for safety to ensure that I get what I need. Marathon safety, even though I can just make up the crest on next level. Okay, so coming up to the boss fight for this level, and it is the last appearance of the Tusk. And as the game has been going, the bosses have been getting harder and harder, so this time we are greeted with 2 Tusks at once. And to do this fight optimally, I want to kill one of them as fast as I can and then move on to the other one, so I'm going to hopefully spawn pineapples from both of them and then use them all to kill one of them in 1 second. If this works out how it's supposed to. This fight can be a bit hard though. Okay. So that was a little slow since pineapples might blow up before I get there, but that won't kill him quite, because one of them blew up on the way there. That was interesting. It works. This is not how a fight would ideally go, but it works, I guess. It would work a lot better if... Okay. Yeah, things are going very wrong. Okay, we're back on track. So I'm gonna hold this one, because if I threw it now it wouldn't kill him, so I'm just gonna hold it and then kill him with this. There we go, okay. So that fight was not optimal, but it could have gone much worse. This one is the ultimate sardine pace. So the next level is the last full level, and after that is the final boss. So not too much left here. This is another race, so I'm going to skip. Again by going out of bounds, except this time we're going to the end of the race. And the finish line hitbox stretches vertically through the whole thing, so we're going to start the race from the end and finish with time of about 3 seconds. 3.5. You can finish this race with a time of 0.00 as well, but again, in order to do that, you need to bring yourself very far to bounds, to the point where you can't finish the level, so it's not fast at all. So another 500 for winning the race. This level will be getting golds though, so 800 bananas, which is really easy to get considering I just got most of them here. So there's one more major skip in the run coming up. Saves quite a bit of time, except this time it is not a zip. I'll explain more about that when I get there though. For now we have to fight pigs, or just one pig. This fight can be kind of annoying with these coconuts, but... oh, there it goes. This could still work out. Okay. So that could have gone a little better, but I still got there around the same time anyway. Right here I get 100 flowers for 100 bananas, so I don't even have to worry about bananas for the rest of the level pretty much. And here I'm going to skip this section. Saves a little bit of time. And get to the last spider in the game. So I don't think I mentioned this before in the previous 2 spider fights, but this guy can blink 5 times or 3 times. Yeah, he did it 3 times, so that's good luck. And it's fast. So here's the skip I was talking about, known as Asteroid Skip. So I'm going to go against this wall and not get up there. I'll just keep trying till I get it. There we go. So just wanted to reach that higher wall and then jump up here. Otherwise you have to navigate a sort of spiral maze. It takes a little while and there's a couple enemies you have to kill, like the one I just did. So this is the return of the panda. And as I mentioned before, he either does this attack that he's about to do that I can kill him with at a set time, or right at the beginning. And it's extremely rare for him to do it at the beginning. That being said, I did get it in practice earlier. Nothing I did, it's just luck. It just happened to happen. You know it. Alright, so this is the last stage boss, not including the final boss. And sort of the last con, if you don't count Ghastly King. So I can 3-cycle that boss, but it requires basically perfect button mashing all 3 cycles, and I've never gotten it, so... And that is enough crests to unlock the final boss. So this is Ghastly King. He also has an emo dedicated to him. That again looks nothing like him. And this is pretty much the same stage as Cactus King, with some additional enemies. I could have jumped over this pig, but I actually kill it in order to get this cycle with the cannonballs and the monkey shurikens to be lined up, so I can just fly right through them pretty much. Otherwise they go off at not ideal times. That was bad. Okay, I still missed it anyway. Okay. So this is the last boss, and as I said before, it is pretty much the same as the last one, and time is going to be on the last hit, so that's soon. This time I'm actually doing it right now. Alright, and that's time.
127.41.
Alright, that's a bad run, and overestimate, I believe. Could have been worse, I guess. I didn't give myself too... what's the word I'm looking for here? My estimate was pretty low. All good, though. So yeah, that's Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
Thank you for the speedrun, my good man.
Thank you for all those who allowed this speedrun to be in this marathon. And, to anybody watching, if you want to learn this game as a speedrun, you should. It was a great speedrun, and it needs a community. So yeah, thanks for watching the speedrun, and enjoy the Mario Sunshine run that I think is up.